Hi everyone, it's Giselle here, and I was planning on doing a quite an in-depth reading for both feminines and masculines, but as the evening went on, I started to feel quite discouraged and this heavy sadness. And so I thought, oh no, this isn't right. I don't want to carry this feeling into my readings, and so I decided against doing it. But then I got inspired to do a reading for myself, and so what I did is just ask some questions and pull some cards for me. But then I felt that I needed to share this because I also sense that this may help other people as well, so that's what I'm going to do. And what I'll start off with is read a letter from Divine Love Letters by Bella Tinks, and you'll find the links to all these in the description box below. And the first letter is from Book 1, letter 110, that says, "I'm drowning in your love in a really good way. I want to be each other's oxygen breath for each other, do everything together. It's completely overwhelming, irrational, uncontrollable, and completely and utterly wonderful. I am beside myself. I love, love, love everything about you. I love you and how you make me feel, especially that you fill me with hope for a truly beautiful life together. All of you I adore. All of you I want to be with every second of every day. It's like bees to a honey pot. I want to lick you all over in a good way. Kiss every part of you and be yours till the end of time. I want to grow old with you, believe me." So then I'm just going to go into Book 2 and ask, which letter would you like me to read to help us today? Thank you. Okay, and the letter that came out is letter 77, that says that my heart is yearning for us to come together again in a beautiful, passionate embrace, all of our bodies connecting from the touch of our foreheads together to the interlinking of our fingers in between each other, and the feeling of our beating hearts in unison as we lie wrapped in each other. Oh, how I long for that, how I long for the days and nights where we share all our intimate moments, our secrets, our passions, our lifelong dreams that we had when we were young, but we can still do together. There is so much that we have to make up for. We will live in loving bliss together. Wow. And then the third letter I'm getting from Book 3. Is this Book 3? Yes. Okay. Which letter would you like me to read to help us with this reading? Thank you. Okay, the letter that came out is letter 178, that says, I want to paint the town red with you. I want to celebrate our love and shout it from the rooftops. I feel like I've shut myself and my true feelings in a box for so long, and I just can't take it anymore. I want you to know how much I'm completely head over heels in love with you. Everything about you and the way you make me feel. It's like a hand grenade that's gone off inside me and exploded the wall from around my heart and allowed me to feel again. I feel you. I love you. Wow, okay. I'm really touched by these letters because I did ask some specific questions before I started this reading, just for myself, even before I started filming. And a lot of the points in the letters have come through for me, specifically to do with what my twin and I used to do, which is touching our foreheads together. That came through in the letter. And the fact that what actually led me to feel quite low. So basically what happened, I had a pretty good day, just relaxing, had some lunch with friends, and just had a nice afternoon. I came home and I started preparing my reading that I was going to do, basically a feminine and masculine spread, and it was going to be quite elaborate. But then I had a chat with my sister just to catch up, and nothing was intended, but something she had said really started making me think about my twin and our situation and the fact that why aren't we together yet when he could have made the move sooner, and I'm so frustrated. And so I just went from feeling good and wanting to do the reading to feeling really down and just thinking, oh, there's no point, like I'm not going to be giving any good energies, you know, there's no point me doing this reading in a bad mood. So I just shelved that idea and I put all my cards away, and then I thought, oh, I really need some help here. So I did a reading for myself, but then I realized as I was reading the cards for me that it actually applies to so many people's. And so I wanted to share this because I feel that this would help other people. So yeah, the first message we have says, and this is, I asked, you know, what do I do? I'm so stuck. And what the card I got is, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And so I did have a look, and I kind of realized, okay, I do know what is making me feel this way. It's the time pressure. It's the fact that things haven't happened in the time frames that I thought they would, and I'm putting way too much pressure on my beloved and myself, and it's not good. So I need to release that. And so I asked, you know, is there some advice that you can give me, something that will help me? And so the next card I got, whoops, it's upside down, says, singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. And this is so apt for me. I know that this message will also help other people. And yeah, it's something that I've really been needing to focus to do more. And yeah, so I feel this will also help others. The next message I got was, call your spirit home. And basically, again, it's saying your spirit is not outside of you, it's within you. And basically, look within your heart. Stop trying to think about things. Take your head out of the equation, you know. Stop looking from an ego perspective, because that's how you're constantly pushing out and making yourself feel bad. And there's no need for any of that. So stop it. The next message I got is, how does my beloved actually feel about me in our situation, if anything? And so this is the princess who never smiled, healing. So this message is about healing. And the story basically, let me just get the book quickly so I can have a quick recap of what it actually said. Letter number 57, was it? Yeah. Oh, here it is. So basically some bullet points that came through is, oh gosh, it's really dark without the light. I'll just have to quickly shine this one on it. Right, so the oh, that's really bright. Okay. Bullet points that came through were humor, mirth is sacred laughter. Laughter is healing. Laughter breaks through sadness. Depression or a time of grieving is ending. Forced laughter is not true happiness. Kindness is always witnessed. You will find laughter very soon. Your sadness will ease. A time of earnestness and heaviness will soon lift. A loving, honest partner with a kind heart will be yours. So, I guess I'm also feeling a little bit what my beloved is feeling. This has happened to me lots of times in the past, and I'm picking up on this feeling of, why haven't I gotten my stuff together yet, you know? Why am I delaying this process? And so I'm feeling it and thinking that the emotions are mine, when actually, now that I look at it this way, they're also his. And so I need to step out of this sadness as quickly as I can do it, but without forcing. Of course, it says forced laughter isn't true laughter. Yeah, that's true. So just feel this pain for now, but allow it to ease, because it also said that a time of grieving and sadness will soon pass, and a kind-hearted person will soon be yours, you know? And yeah, that's how I feel. So I just need to trust in the process. The next card I got is, how is he feeling at the moment? And I got Dragonling Garden. A new world is born. And so what I feel with this card is that it's saying that they are sensing a new world has been born with us, and it's just trying to adjust, because it's not easy adjusting to that concept when all you've ever known had been, thrown upside down. And I need to show more understanding and more compassion for my beloved. And so the next card says, Dress of Alchemy, release your power. And with this card, what I kind of asked was, well, what is it that they feel that they want to do? Do they want to do anything to resolve the situation? And what I'm getting with this card is, yes, they do want to. They want to release their power to do something about this, to not just sit there on their hands. As this little, is she a fairy? I guess she's a fairy, she's got little wings. She's got a bottle, a potion, so she's creating a magic potion to ease the situation. That's what I feel they're trying to say with that. And so with the next card, I asked, so how do you feel then about our situation? Is there any hope? And it says hope. There is hope. Anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. The number 43. I think the number 43 is quite relevant for a lot of people on this twin flame journey, and I feel it's slowly becoming a relevant number for me too. And so, how funny is it that I even asked, is there any hope? And it says hope. Yes, there is. I just have to keep on believing. And so the next message that came through is, what is he wanting? And then there is this, or what is he feeling about us? And there is this yearning. So longing for someone, undesired separation, pining. So they are yearning for us. They are wanting to be with us, and that the separation is undesired. It's not like they're enjoying not being with us. There is this pining, this yearning, and that's probably why it triggered such an upsetting feeling within me when I realized a few things earlier this evening through conversation. It was kind of annoying me, because what me and my sister were talking about were places that we would like to visit, and then it dawned on me that I saw my beloved visiting that place very recently, and then me realizing, actually, he was so nearby, why didn't he just come to see me then? And then the feelings of how he would be feeling came into it too, and I just started getting really overwhelmed. But ultimately what it came down to is my interpretation of thinking that he didn't want to come to see me is wrong, because he did. But I guess there's this scared feeling of, how do I just pluck up the courage to contact you after all this time when I've been not really, receptive to you? And I guess I need to be more understanding, because this message is clearly saying that they are yearning and longing to be with us, and that the separation is undesired. And the next card says, as some advice, healer, you have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. This message is very personal to me, but I'm hoping that it will also help some of you. But again, this was a sign that I asked for, to make it clear about, am I on the right path? And, this card says it all for me. And the next card that came out was restore and replenish. And this is advice for myself, to try to spend some time just replenishing my energy and not giving this fear anything to feed on, and not allowing any sadness in. So that's really good advice, and I will be doing that. Some more advice for me is Ruby. Rejuvenate your body, and yeah, I do feel I need to do that too. Just get back to the routine, go back to the gym, start feeling motivated to do things again. So thanks, universe, for reminding me. I'm sure this may motivate some of you as well. And then this card says tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. And I think that this card is an invitation for me to be more understanding and more compassionate with my beloved. So not just think, oh, they didn't come to see me because they were mean or whatever reason, you know. I need to be more appreciative of their situation and more tolerant and understanding. There's a difference between being tolerant and being I guess a doormat, and that's not what the universe is saying here, but it's just saying to open up your heart and be more compassionate. And through going into your heart and not your head, you will be more compassionate. The next advice I got was, communicate with your angels. Bird of paradise. You have the ability to connect with the beings of love who surround you. Communicate with your angels and deliver their healing messages to others. Yeah, I guess this message is personal to me, but I'm hoping it will help other people. The next card then says parental care, and what I feel this is saying, and there's 2 butterflies, is that we need to trust in the universe, basically. See the universe as loving parents who will do everything they can to make us happy. And they know how to make us happy is to bring me and my beloved, and anyone who's watching you and your beloved, if that is your wish, to bring us back together, just like these 2 butterflies. These 2 butterflies are yellow for the solar plexus chakra, and I feel we need to really gain our power back and not give it away to feelings of fear and anxiety. And a card from my beloved. What is it you want me to know? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Again, I don't really relate the religious part to myself, but I am relating the spiritual path, and I do feel that basically this is just saying your love life is influenced by your spiritual path, i.e. my spiritual path is that I believe I am a twin flame. And so they're just saying, yeah, don't worry about it then. Why do you keep asking this? If you already know it's in your heart, why do you constantly have to ask me? Yep, I know. And then the final card I got from my beloved was, you are never alone. And this is what they want you to know. You are never alone. You are always being protected, and in spirit, you are always together. But what those letters says is that they cannot wait to be with us. The card says that the separation is undesired and they want to be with you. And so we just have to keep the faith and keep believing. So, I hope that this reading has helped some of you. I mean, hopefully the majority who watch find it helpful. I know that initially it was meant for just me, but I thought, no, I want to share this because I feel there are valid messages here that I'm sure other people are going through the same thing. I know that the eclipses, the moon and the blue moon, certainly have done a number on me, and I'm sure that other people can do with a bit of advice on, you know, I'm sure it's not just me who's feeling this way, so I have to keep it real, you know. If I'm feeling upset or feeling down, then I can't just go, oh hey, I'm so happy and let's do a reading, and fakeness will never be something that is going to be, you know, part of my channel, because I can't do it. I can't. I have to be true and honest, and if that honesty is me feeling a little bit like this, then so be it, you know. You have to embrace all of your emotions. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to be happy 24/7. That's not realistic. And in all honesty, we need the light to appreciate... we need the dark to appreciate the light, and vice versa. And so, yeah. I hope that this has helped you. And if you'd like to come to me for reading them, please visit the link to my website. I explain everything there. I still have a February Valentine's Day promotion going at the moment. And the links to the books will be there too. So thank you all so much for listening. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.